So what I think about Amazon announcing that 500,000 jobs in 2027 going to be taken over by robots. What do I think? Not surprised. You know, what was it like a few years ago when they had that big old commercial where they were showing the workers who were locked in like sardines in a can, kind of similar to what Walmart did back in the 90s and early O's, make you work 40 hours overtime, lock you in like you was a caged animal, and they paid them wages and they slave wages. But then they go to the robots because that's where it's cheaper labor. They don't talk back. They don't want no raises. Then there's no unions. There's no thought. This is what they think of you. And I'm gonna get something straight. It is a game of rich and poor because if they can do away with if they can do away with having anything electric, they will. Anybody with hands. I'll give you a case in point. So I know someone personally who went to their house about a summer ago and they had an electric lawnmower. They did that every day. And I thought, wow, my mind was freaked by that. This is what we're living in. And you know, one thing that you got to understand is that social distance in media was created by the government. So whatever they doing, it's all connected because they really are distancing people from doing the stuff that you know. They are compartmentalizing everything. They're putting things at a limit. So, you know, jobs that you used to think that you could do with plants and you're working at this gig for 20, 30 years, that's going to be obsolete in time. So you better go find a skill, so get hook up with something because that's what they're doing. And they're not preparing people for anything. They're taking it where they're making it AI and robots and all that. All this foolishness that you see that they're trying to make it like they don't want people. And that's what they're doing. Automatic cars, automatic drive-throughs. You know, it's going to be kiosks. It's going to be things that are going to be remote. That's what they're doing. It's what they've been gambling on. And they really want things that are kind of like what you remember to be almost things of the past. There'll be a few things that hang on, but you're going to see a lot more automation because that's where it's going. And it's those days of, the car washes are pretty much, by themselves. It's just things that you see. And so when you see something that's actually done with people, you're almost surprised. You go to a grocery store, they got a self checkout. I mean, there's stuff that they're doing. I don't like it at all. I'm old school with that because I believe that people come to work, everybody should qualify to have a job. Nobody should ask to be demoted, demoralized, or taken out from what they do. But they're doing it. Don't be surprised if they have AI in the classrooms. I mean, they have those tablets, they have things. Don't be surprised. You know, it's one of the reasons why I was a proponent of homeschooling and education because I'm telling you that what they're going to be doing, everything's going to be done to those robots. They want to put a chip and program stuff. They do it with everything as it is, you know. So Amazon is going to use that to downplay workers, you know. They don't like union. They don't like paying no money. You know, when you got a guy like Jeff Bezos who worth billions of dollars and pays a divorce settlement billions of dollars, and you can have you got crazy money. There's a lot of money, but there's a lot more money when you save from having to pay people. See, this is why they're not in the plans of working with people. They're gearing up for this. They want you to be self sufficient on them, but they want you to dance to what they want. And this is the toughest thing about it. What people are going to do, they're taking the jobs and, opportunities. And Amazon is just another slave ship, just like Walmart and all these places. Stock you in overnight, pay you peanuts on the dollar, and then or going automatic. I mean, it's a shame. So that's the word come 2027. 500,000 jobs going to be going to the robots. That's going to come to other places too. Things changing right before your eyes. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for nothing, and share the video if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. On my one time peace.